Manohar Parrikar has passed away. It's a story, it's breaking, and we're getting you the latest on that front here on Wion World is One. Our political editor Kartikeya Sharma continues to be with us on the phone line. Kartikeya, it is a sad moment, but as we've been discussing now, this essentially means that all eyes will be on the governor of the state of Goa, that's Mridula Sinha, because what the governor chooses to do and how the central government chooses to back her will be under intense scrutiny.
Oh, absolutely, because, that couple of things we have to understand, that the governor can take time, governor can take letters, the governor has the option of suspended animation, and most important of all, the governor can ask people to give it in writing. And, Indian politics is such that a lot of time can be consumed in producing letters, producing MLAs, producing the proof of the fact that you have the majority in the house. And we have seen it. We have seen it in Karnataka as to how I would say the political instability was handled because of the difference between the ruling dispensation in Delhi and two different political powers who were not in power, who wanted to form the government. So, this is going to happen. But I would say that the important part here is that there is a possibility, that there is a small possibility that the BJP might not find itself in power in Goa. I'm not saying it's a big possibility, but there indeed exists a small possibility. It is not hinging on the number. It hinges on the fact that Manohar Parrikar is not there. There were a lot of things which organization does. Like, for example, like LK Advani was able to provide that gravitas to Bharatiya Janata Party, whereby it became a party in triple numbers in Lok Sabha. But even that 180 and 170 was not enough for BJP to become a party in power. So Vajpayee came, and that individuality allowed them to get the coalition partners. So Parrikar was like that. He was the outreach person. So in states where your core vote is not much, you need a person as an outreach guy. And I do not know who is going to be that outreach guy, because Parrikar went beyond the community. You can have a Marathi leader, you can have a Goanese leader, you can have a leader of the Portuguese descent, you can have a Christian leader, you can have a Hindu leader. But Parrikar was a pan-Goanese leader. And I think it is for this reason BJP will miss him very dearly.
Right. Kartikeya, before we let go of you, I just want to ask you one thing. With this entire thing taking place at this stage in the run-up to the general elections of India, is there also a possibility that irrespective of what happens because of Mr. Parrikar's passing away to the state of Goa, the general election results remain unaffected?
I do not think that the general election remains, results are going to remain unaffected. For simple reason. One, absence of a leader also creates vacuum, which means, it's like this. Leader is defined by the people who follow them. A God is defined by the followers. So ultimately, the people who go after that role model is something which is very important in politics. Now, one cannot vouch for the fact that in absence of Parrikar, those who were actually voting for him will be voting for Bharatiya Janata Party. But then we have to put it on paper, in context, we have to put it on record that Bharatiya Janata Party and RSS are very two different models of politics in India, where in RSS, the person is not important, organization is important, and that principle, I would say, somehow in little, here and there, in little places comes into play, where organization is giving primacy over individual. So that way, RSS might be able to control the situation. And before I end this, you would remember that 1.5 years back, there was a revolt in RSS in Goa. But ultimately, after the election, the leaders who revolted came back to the organization.
Right. Kartikeya Sharma putting that into perspective as we're telling you that Manohar Parrikar, the Chief Minister of Goa, former Defence Minister of India, has passed away at the age of 63 due to pancreatic cancer. We're getting some visuals from outside Mr. Parrikar's residence. There you go on your screens, latest visuals from outside Mr. Manohar Parrikar's residence. Security lining up at this point in time. Just about 15 minutes ago, we got reports that Mr. Parrikar is no more. And we bring to you these visuals of the scenes outside Mr. Parrikar's residence